Hello my beautiful friends, Kenji, NumottheNummy, Egashira here again for another vintage cube draft. M19 actually hits Magic Online in a few days here, so this is going to be our last vintage cube draft for a little while until they bring it back up. But, you know, after this week, we are going to start getting M19, so last vintage cube draft. And then the next video, you'll see M19, so let's just jump right in. What do we got? Mind Twist. One of the more broken cards, of course. 1 and X. Target player discards X cards at random. Pretty gross. Jace the Mind Sculptor is great. I do like an Oracle, Scalding Tarn, Show and Tell, Skull Clamp even. I think the choice here is between Mind Twist and Jace. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just take the Jace here, as it's better on any given turn of a game, as opposed to where Mind Twist, you know, could be basically a dead card later on. So let's take the Jace, see where we go. Follow up with some powerful blue cards here. Another Jace. Search for Azcanta, very nice. Tolarian Academy is good. Brain Freeze. I think I'm either taking the Search or the Tolarian Academy here. Both are quite powerful effects. I think the Academy has higher upside, but Search might just be a stronger card in general, so we'll take it. Not a bad start. We didn't open any power, but can't say I am too upset about the start that we are getting. Ooh. Now a Mindslaver here is very tempting for me. This is one of my favorite cards in the cube. This and Emrakul, not the Aeon's Torn, but the Promised End, the one that also has a Mindslaver effect, often just end the game when you use them. LED good for the Storm decks. Chandra, Torture of Defiance, Sundering Titan, Venser. Let's take the Mindslaver though, and now we can kind of look to pick up maybe some more artifacts. I don't think Tolarian Academy wheels, but if it does, then we can also take that and maybe go for a nice artifact deck. But Academy Ruins is what I'm really hoping to pick up. Okay, Karn, Batterskull, Kozilek, Top. Probably don't need to take Top so much when we already have Jace as a little bit of a redundant effect there. But we could. We definitely could. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Karn. I don't think it's a particularly strong Planeswalker in Vintage Cube. I think we'll just go with the Top. It goes better for combo style decks, better for the artifact plan. Even though Karn produces artifacts, I just don't think he's good enough as a Planeswalker to take that early. And even though it's colorless, I think Karn has a decently high chance of wheeling, so. Ooh, Blightsteel now? Okay, yeah, let's go for the artifact plan. Now we can start looking for, like, Tinker, too. That would be awesome. Or Metalworker, that type of thing. Strip Mine in the pack, as well as a Rakdos Signet, but we'll take the Blightsteel Colossus and see if we can, like, one-shot some folks. Got an Animate Dead here, a Leovold, and a Lotus Petal. I've been thoroughly impressed with Leovold. I think that card has just gone way up in my opinion, especially because, for me specifically, I like to take draw 7 effects, like Wheel of Fortune, Time Spiral, Time Twister, and so with Leovold, you just really get your opponent because they don't get to draw those extra cards. I think we'll take that over the Lotus Petal. If I am going the artifact plan, though, generally red, blue is the color combination, or red, black is the color combinations that you would go for artifacts. So taking Leovold might be a little bit off of the original game plan, or colored plan. Could take Smokestack here as well. I don't think that's a bad choice, given the other cards in the pack. I think Manglehorn's very good as well. Just plenty of good artifacts in this format, and you can kill them that way. And the 2 people of Trust. You have Edric, Spymaster of Trust, and Emissary. Exhume also in the pack. Looks like Reanimator is fairly open. I'm going to go ahead and just take the Pernicious Deed here, though. Skull Clamp wheeled. Interesting. So did Reclamation Sage and Rakdos' Return. To no surprise, we did not get our Mind Twist back. Kind of like taking the Rec Sage here over the Rakdos' Return or the Inferno Titan, even. Not a bad start to the draft. There's that Welder for some more artifact potential. I think we're going to go ahead and take that over, say, Abrupt Decay, since we already have Mindslaver. Goblin Welder, Mindslaver means you can oftentimes just take multiple turns away from your opponent. And that's normally good enough to win. If that's the case, we'll be cutting these green cards, but we shall see. We shall see for sure. Looting, very, very nice now that we have the welder too. Good synergy there. Also especially good if, say, we pick up like a Duretti. Although notably, Blightsteel Colossus has a replacement effect, so it doesn't actually ever enter your graveyard. It just immediately shuffles instead. So no cute graveyard interaction with Blightsteel Colossus, but still, Mindslaver's a good one. We also have Top, which is good with Welder. What you can do is you can activate the Top second ability, draw a card, and then with that on the stack, you can Welder and get something back from your graveyard, and then draw an extra card as well. Alright, Rite of Flame. Sometimes these decks run a little bit of ramp. This is just a ritual that adds 1 mana, so it's not as good as, say, Seething Song, which actually nets like 2, but nothing wrong with it. I think this was a pretty good pack one for us. We still have multiple routes we can go. Rexage and Leovold definitely strong contenders for running green. Goblin Welder, Faithless Looting good for the red, as is Magma Jet. Wow, Reanimate players just getting hooked up here as we pass a Bazaar of Baghdad now too. Very late pick. Alright, Flame Tongue Kavu. Normally I sideboard Flame Tongue Kavu in Vintage Cube, but it is very good. I like the Jet just to take care of like an early creature and kind of set up your draws. And one more pick before we go to the second pack now. We're looking for more cheap artifacts, Tinker, maybe one more win con. We also didn't get the Tolarian Academy back, notably. Hopefully that's not too much of an issue, though. Alright, here's our pack 2. And we have a few good ones. Nice Yawgmoth's Will there for the Storm deck. I think I'm going to lean on the Lightning Greaves here just because we already have Blightsteel Colossus. But otherwise, I would take Metamorph. I think what we can do here is take the Greaves and probably wheel the Electrolyze. Or maybe even the Vicious Factory. Seems good. I mean, it's not the best card to first pick out of a pack, but I think it's going to be good with what we have going on here. It's also nice to put on the Welder too, just to protect it since it's so frail. Or, you know, play out the Welder and then immediately use it, pretty much. Still need some help here. Could get past some power. Some artifact mana would be nice. Be it a Signet or something like that. Okay. Probably just a Consecrated Sphinx here for another win con, but Chalice, Signet, and Preordain all pretty spectacular as well. Pretty hard to pass a Consecrated Sphinx when you're planning on playing blue, though, so let's just take that and hope that one of those other cards wheel. We have some decent card draw now, but it would be great to get some more. Because we're going to be kind of like a combo deck, and so being able to set ourselves up is nice. We'll see if I actually want to run this Smokestack at the end of things. I might even run that Flame Tongue Kavu in the main. Currently unlikely to be running this Blightsteel Colossus, but you never know. One Tinker will make it easy. Here's an Ulamog, but I think that Mana Leak is just an easy pick here for us. Repeal also not a bad one, or even some fixing if you really wanted to. Mana Leak's nice, interactive though. Gives us some protection. Too many decks doing broken things in the format. I haven't forced too many, well, not forced, I haven't built or drafted too many aggro decks in this format, and the aggro decks are actually surprisingly good. Like, you have enough disruption and good cheap plays that oftentimes that's good enough. Oh man, I love a Time Twister, but I don't think that's the correct pick here. We have Steam Vents and Dimir Signet, both excellent pickups here for us. If this was a double off-color Signet, I wouldn't consider it, but I think since it does add blue, I go ahead and take it here over the Steam Vents. I'm just very sad that I'm losing the Vent and the Time Twister. We'll probably end up wheeling the Wildfire, but I'm going to take the Signet here. Palancron, Direfleet Daredevil, Control Magic. I've been pretty impressed with the Direfleet Daredevil. Again, such a high power level format that your opponents generally have something really good for you to flash back from their side, so let's take that. Nice little 2-drop. Metalworker, okay, that is a way to hardcast a Blightsteel Colossus. I think we're going to go ahead and take that. Commit to memory being passed, Lodestone, and a Gifts Ungiven, but Metalworker has just some very, very high upside. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artifacts right now. Could still use some more, of course, but again, the potential there is high. So high! Wormcoil Engine. I think we found ourselves another nice artifact. Look at these creatures in the pack, though. Woodfall Primus, Wormcoil, Sphinx of the Steelwind, and Progenitus. Yowza. Wormcoil is just reasonably castable as well. Card is so darn good. Yeah, but the second pack has really helped us. And now we even get a Thran Dynamo versus a Dig Through Time. I'm just going to keep taking the rocks here, the mana rocks, the artifacts. I do think Dig Through Time is spectacular, but especially after taking Metalworker and picking up some more high-end cards, Dynamo seems like an easy pick here for me. There's that Mishra's Factory on the wheel. Magus of the Moon's not awful. If I had Tinker, I think Mishra's Factory would be the correct choice, but as we don't, I think it's probably just the Magus. We don't even have any lands that I've taken, so doesn't seem like it's going to be hurting us. Probably not the best smokestack deck right now. I don't remember if this was the pack that had the Wildfire in it. I'm going to go ahead and take the Siege Gang Commander, but it's not like spectacular here. Let's see, Dimir Signet. Jeez, yeah. Reanimator just super open, but it doesn't even look like anybody's playing it. We'll take the Taiga just in case we end up splashing a green card. Or picking up like a Misty Rainforest. That way Misty Rainforest would be able to find red and blue. Oh, there's the Wildfire. Is that better or worse than Sweltering Suns? Because I think we might actually want the Sweltering Suns here since I don't actually have all that much in the way of fast mana. Okay, some last few picks here, irrelevant. And remember, we still have one more pack to go, so I think we're at a good number of playables for only being at the end of pack 2. In fact, Lodestone Golem is probably going to make the deck as well. Nice little pickup there, too. Mox Pearl and Mishra's Workshop. Wow, good pack. Ugh. I wonder if the Workshop is better here for us. It's probably really close, as Mox Pearl is the worst of the Moxes. think I'm going to take it. I think I take the workshop here. And just basically pick up every single artifact that we see this pack. Damn, that's a tough pick, but I think I like taking the workshop there just a little bit more than taking the Mox. If it was a Mox Ruby or a Mox Sapphire, I don't think there'd be a question. I think I would just take it, but as such, let's just take the workshop now. And yeah, look at this. We get Portal, Signet, Battlesphere. I'm going to take one of those cards over the Shelldock Isle, which I also like quite a bit, but one of these cards seems real nice in this scenario. I want to take the Battlesphere, but I think instead I'm going to take one of these. Portal has been super impressive, but I really want more ramp too. But I think let's go with the Portal this time. Not very likely that I'm going to wheel Signet or Battlesphere. But I guess one can hope. I think the Portal's just too good. It's basically just a personal Howling Mine every turn. Whoa, dude! Time Walk and Dak Faden, kind of gross. I mean, I'm kind of obligated to take the Time Walk here, but I think Dak Faden's might be one of the best, or like top 2 or 3 Planeswalkers in the cube. No joke. I think Ashiok and Dak Faden are probably the top 2. I don't even think Jace the Mind Sculptor is there. Yikes. I'm going to take the power. I'm going to be sad about passing the Dak Faden. Yeah, I can't imagine Dak Faden wheeling. I would really like to pick up Is It Signet. That would be amazing. Or a Coalition Relic or something. An artifact that can produce colored mana. Something, say, other than a Pentat Prism would be real good. Yeah, because my fixing right now is not splendid. Flooded Strand doesn't do much. Duplicate's not bad. Looter's fine. Karn is also decent. Karn's a little bit slow, but it does give me another win con. Okay, I think I'm fine taking Karn here. Not an artifact himself, but definitely very powerful. Winter Orb, Inkwell Leviathan. Interesting. I don't think we take the Wasteland here. Alright, I'm down to take the Winter Orb. Sorry, Inky. I think we're probably cutting the Magus. We can always sideboard it. Oh, beautiful. I needed a Signet real bad. And this one at least produces red for us, so gives me a little bit of hope here. Whew. Sword of Light and Shadow. I'll take it, but I don't think we're going to play it. We're not going to play any of these other cards, and Sword of Light and Shadow is, in fact, an artifact. Could still be running the Smokestack, of course, too. How many artifacts are we sitting at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Metalworker and Workshop looking decent. Can't really run any of these cards. I guess we can sideboard the Grim Lavamancer or the Chain Whirler. Triple red seems pretty hard to get, though. I think we're probably running 17 lands in this deck. I guess maybe I could get away with 16. I do have 2 Signets. But if I'm running 16 lands, one of them is going to be the Workshop. So I'm not sure how keen I am on that. Alright, Mizium Mortars on the wheel. Yo, you know what would be really good in this deck? Monastery Mentor. Unfortunately, don't have the fixing for it, really. It's just the Signet. Nice, wow. I am very surprised there's already a Signet wheeled. Ooh, you know what I could do? Man, Soulfire Grandmaster Time Walk is an infinite turn combo, but again, I just don't have the white fixing to make me comfortable, and Signet's just too good in our deck. Avalanche Riders on the side. I think I'm going to also sideboard the Flame Tongue Kavu and just run 16 lands now that we picked up that 3rd Signet. I think that's probably an okay play. It's going to be a little bit hard to cast the Blightsteel as We don't have a way of cheating it in this deck. Actually, burning might be better than Blightsteel Colossus now. Metalworker is like our most reasonable way to get to Blightsteel Colossus mana, but I'm not even sure if that's worth it. Yeah, I think this deck is just missing a little bit to get there. Missing like a Tinker or Academy Ruins to rebuy Mindslaver, something to that effect. It looks good, but this might not be better than a 2-1, honestly. I'm just debating if I want to play the Burning here over the Blightsteel. We have 13 artifacts now in our deck. That's quite solid. I suppose I can cut the Sweltering Suns and run the Burning and still run 16 lands. Or we could try to go to the stacks route, cut the Blightsteel Colossus, run the Port and the Smokestack. That's also not a terrible idea. In fact, I'd be able to run the Avalanche Riders there too. Should it be a little bit of control-y stacksy deck? That might work. Yeah, that could definitely work. I think I might try that, actually. Cut the Blightsteel. I think that means we probably end up cutting the Metalworker, as weird as that's... No, that can't be right. Get the Smokestack in. I'd want to run like the Mortars or the Suns, but then I'd also want to run like the Avalanche plus the Flame Tongue. Interesting choices here. Let's see, 2 of our Signets produce blue, only 1 produces red. I don't know about this card, actually. I think it's probably fine, though. Crucible of Worlds would have been decent in our deck, too. We have a lot of ways to, like, bin the cards. Looting, search, burning. Yeah, I just feel like Blightsteel is going to be too hard to get to, unless I have the Metalworker exactly. What are we doing if we leave it in our sideboard, though? What kind of world am I living in? All right. 7/7 with Port and Workshop seems fine. Let's save this, and let's go to round 1 here with this Vintage Cube Draft. Alrighty, friends, here we are for round 1 of this Vintage Cube Draft. We are on the draw, and it looks like we have a pretty nice hand. Nothing to do with turn 1 Workshop, but, I mean, we can go to, like, turn 2 Lodestone Golem. Looks like opponent's going to be on a white aggro deck, so we're probably going to be sideboarding in a lot of our burn spells, such as Mizzium Mortars, Flame Tongue, and Sweltering Suns. Would be pretty nice to draw a Signet here. Hopefully we don't get beat down too quickly. Ooh, that's a decent draw too. Funny thing is, I'm going to go ahead and lead on Welder here, but if I go turn 2 Lodestone Golem off of Workshop, I actually cannot cast Time Walk on turn 3 because I won't have the mana. I'm going to go ahead and block if they attack. I don't mind making this trade. Preserve as much life as we can. And the Welder's only super good with our Mindslaver. Batter's Skull, alright. Alright, let's just play the Lodestone then. Kind of awkward, but not doing too much else here. Next turn we can go Island, Faithless Looting, discard our Blightsteel Colossus. In addition to one other card. Remember, Blightsteel Colossus cannot be welded. Okay, island. Faithless Looting for 2 mana. Discard Blightsteel. And I guess Mana Leak. And we just pass the turn here. Batterskull's going to do some good work against us. Not an ideal position to be in. Batterskull is going to hurt us quite a bit. Oh god, and a Silverblade Paladin to give it double strike. Alright, well I guess we're taking 8 here. 8 lifelink. Damn, okay. I guess we're going to Time Walk and cross our fingers. Since we're not doing anything else. Glorified Explorer. Seems bad. Jeez. Alright, let's Faithless Loot. Got nothing going on here. Can't even cast that portal. Yikes. We might just be dead. If they have a removal spell for the Lodestone Golem, they just kill me this turn. A lot of powerful cards and a lot of do nothing. Welcome to my deck. Gideon. Okay, they can fog. Which means I don't even get to profitably block this, so I guess I just block the Stoneforge, take 4, 8, 10, 12 die. Yep. I don't think there was anything we could draw at that point. We couldn't even cast this and activate it. That was not good. Alright, Rite of Flame in. Not Rite of Flame, sorry. Mizium Mortars, Flame Tongue Kavu, and Sweltering Suns in. Might take out the Mana Leak. Should I just take out Blightsteel? Sort of Light and Shadow also gets them pretty good, it feels like. I guess I could take out Search. Oh, and Winter Orb doesn't seem very good versus them either. Grim Lavamancer could also be pretty decent. But I think we're going to try it like this, and let's go to a game 2. Them being on the play really hurt us there. Like, you can imagine if we were on the play, we go turn 2 Lodestone, and then they don't even get to cast their Stoneforge. This hand's pretty good. Got some early interaction as well, which is nice, plus the potential for Metalworker to go off, but we did sideboard the Blightsteel, so that dream's out of the question. Alright, there's their Aspirant again. And I think we're just going to Signet here. In this game, I'm not going to block the Aspirant with my Welder, as I think potentially going off with Mindslaver might be one of our outs. I'll see what they do this turn, though. Alright, just an Adanto Vanguard. Nice. We can Thran Dynamo into Metalworker. And at this point, we're going to block the Aspirant with the Metalworker, since Metalworker's not doing anything here anymore. I guess one of our best draws would probably just be Consecrated Sphinx. Land tax, okay. Do you have a follow-up play? Skull Clamp, ooh. That's not good for us. I'm not going to upkeep Magma Jet their Vanguard. And I think we're actually going to hold on to the land. so that we can potentially discard it to like Faithless Looting. Also stops them from getting too many lands with land tax if they decide to play a land this turn. Alright, go get 3 planes. I guess Vanguard stops a lot of our burn, doesn't it? They can just keep paying for life. They might Skull Clamp it away, though. Stoneforge. Alright, well, there's the Stony. Let's see what they go get. This time they got a Sword of Fire and Ice. Alrighty. And we're going to Magma Jet there. Stoneforge in response to the equip. There's our Consecrated Sphinx. Bottom of the land. Well, hopefully we get to draw a few extra cards here. Depending on if they have a Swords or a Path, that's really bad for us, but Sphinx is definitely a good way to win this one. So hopefully they don't have an upkeep removal spell. Nice, they just went straight to draw step. Perfect. Get to draw a few extra cards here, and oh boy howdy, are they not good. Good news is they can't play Sword and equip this turn. Now we're hoping to fade like a Banishing Light or an O-Ring type effect. And they played a 4th land, so we can go ahead and play out like our Rishadan Port as well. Wonder if they're going to eat their Blade Splicer. If they eat their Blade Splicer with Skull Clamp, I get to draw 4 cards. This is going to work out pretty well for us here too, because I can kick the Mizzium Mortars. And Skull Clamp's not a May. So, if they end up drawing 2 cards, I get to draw 4. So let us do that. We'll see if they pay 4 life for the Adanto Vanguard here. I imagine they do, but they didn't. Okay. So they get to draw 2 cards, and I'm going to end up drawing 4. Nice. Oh, and then we get to Time Walk into Burning. That should be game over. Nice draws. Whew, that was beautiful. Wormcoil Engine 2. Can I cast Wormcoil plus? Oh, you know what? No, I can Faithless Looting into it. Oh, Jesus. This is going to be insane. I get to go Faithless Looting here. Discard Wormcoil and 1 other card. Doesn't really matter what. I guess we don't need Workshop anymore. Then I get to float mana, sacrifice my Signet, get back my Wormcoil Engine, and then cast Burning, making them sack all of their lands and all of my lands. And so the board state's going to be Consecrated Sphinx, Wormcoil Engine, and my Thran Dynamo versus their Land Tax and Skull Clamp. Seems good. And game. All right. Well, that went very well, I might say. That went spectacularly. I think I'm actually going to cut the port versus them. Doesn't seem good enough. Take out the top, add the Grim Lavamancer. And then we can put in another mountain, I guess. That was good, though. That was good. Let's go to a game 3. What's the best draw for us possible? I don't know. Is it a turn 1? Turn 1 workshop, signet, signet. Wouldn't be off. Wait, could I do? No, I couldn't even do that. Turn 1 workshop. I guess that doesn't matter. Yeah, every game with this welder on our hand. It's a keep. It's not an exciting hand. It doesn't do anything. I don't have any removal. Good news for us, though. They didn't have the Sky Marcher Aspirant for that turn 1. And no turn 2 play. Ooh, and we drew a Jace. Alright, so that's going to be a turn 3 Jace if they don't have a Mana Tithe or something. History of Benalia. Not going to be good enough here. As I think my game plan is Jace. Bounce the token. And then next turn I can Flame Tongue the other token. I just want to get Jace on the battlefield as soon as possible as opposed to the Flame Tongue. Ooh, hopefully they have like a Hero of Blade hold. That'd be a juicy target for Flame Tongue Kavu. No, not Elspeth. That's not what I said. So I guess I'm obligated here to kill both tokens so they don't kill Jace. Kind of unfortunate. One more mana and I would have been able to Lightning Greaves up my Flame Tongue to finish it off. I guess that was probably a sequencing error on my part, huh? Yeah, I guess Flame Tongue was the better play first into Jace. But the thing is, the Flame Tongue, like, holding it means I might have been able to kill a 4 toughness creature later on. Turns out they only had tokens, though. Oh god, that's not good. That's good. That's very good. Wow, that is amazing, actually. So now we get to... let's draw 3 cards here. Since we have Time Walk. We don't need to uptick. Perfect. Oh, that is delicious. Put that on top. Put that on top. Land. Time Walk. Coercive Portal. Pass turn. We are in excellent position here. Now I get to draw 2 cards. I think I'm going to Brainstorm again with Jace. And then kill Elspeth. Let's go with Homage. Draw Mountain, Mountain. Let's Brainstorm again. Ooh, I can Direfleet Daredevil something, although they don't have anything in the graveyard right now. Let's put those back. Kick Mizium Mortars, kill all their creatures. Play Grim Lavamancer. Kill Elspeth. Bada boom, bada bing. Bada boom, bada bing, baby. This is only opponent's graveyard, right? Yeah. It's not like Snapcaster. I can't do my own Time Walk, which would be cool. Fiend Hunter. Interesting. What do they even hit here? Okay, Grim Lava Man. That seems fine. And at this point, I think I just start Fate Sealing them with Jace, going uptick, uptick, since we're drawing 2 cards with the Coercive Portal anyways. That makes things a little more dicey, I suppose. We knew we were drawing that junk. F it. We'll Brainstorm. Sweltering Suns, eh? I mean, I think that's actually worth it here. Let's go Factory, or sorry, Workshop, Signet. Greaves. Sweltering Suns. It's going to wipe the board and then give us back our Grim Lavamancer. And then we get a quick Grim Lavamancer. I'm just going to go ahead and pass here. We can hold up the ping. And we're still drawing so many extra cards that the opponent's going to need like an Elish Norn or something. Batterskull's not going to cut it. Let's ping them for 2 end of turn. Getting rid of, I guess, Flame Tongue and Welder. I don't think we have any more graveyard interaction, though. These are not cards I want to see. Okay, phew. We can Faithless Looting away all these terrible cards. That is nice. Wow. So many bad cards. Jeez. Okay. Well, I guess we're just doing nothing. I guess we're just doing nothing. Yeah, let's preserve our Jace. Block, shoot them for 2, and then they gain 4. Kitchen Finks, alright, that's annoying. Might just have to run out this Direfleet Daredevil for no value. They have no more cards in their hand, though, which is nice, but I need to draw some action right now. That counts. Okay. So what we can do here is Karn, exile Batterskull, I think is the first plan. And then Jace is going to be dying here even if I uptick it since these are both 3, so it's better to try and save it with the Brainstorm. Hit another removal spell or something. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. That is nice. So I'm going to have 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana. But only 9 of it for non-artifacts. So... Well, we have to Karn this turn, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which means we can't even cast our Sphinx this turn anyways, so let's put it back on top. Let's cast out the sword since it's free with the workshop, because that can only cast that anyways. Pro White Sword seems pretty good versus their deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Karn. Exile Batterskull. And we'll just play out the Direfleet Daredevil and give it haste and Shroud. This means they only get to kill one of my Planeswalkers now. And if they just hit like another land here for their turn, it's basically just game over. But now they have to decide if they want to kill Jace or they want to kill the Karn. Alright, Adanto looks like it's going to Karn. They're both going to Karn. And we might as well take the free eat while given the chance. Good, good. Did you draw anything relevant? No? Alright. Homage, draw an extra card. And let's start fate sealing them. think you can have that. I do have to kill them though. I only have 9 cards left in my library. Let's go Sphinx here. Equip it with Greaves. Now we can equip the sword to the Daredevil. Yeah, I need to start killing them. Get back our Grim Lavamancer. And just pass. Let's draw 2 more cards. Remember, Sphinx is a May. Corrosive Portal is not, though, actually. But I think we can afford 1 more draw. And then probably just never draw off Sphinx again. Cutting it a little bit close here. So presumably they play Gideon, Adanto attacks Jace. But I have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Close to killing them. I guess I can give Metalworker haste too. It depends what they do here. Alright, there's the Gideon. They could just Emblem too. We'll see. We shall see. They did Emblem, okay. Let's see where their creatures go. Alright, Adanto's going to my face. Kitchen Finks is going to Jace. So let's save the Jace, or attempt to. Nice. Oh yeah, let's just put both of those on top, and Wurmcoil will win it next turn with Shroud. Or sorry, Haste and Shroud. I'll go ahead and take 4. Go ahead and vote Homage here again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know I could tap the workshop for this, but whatever. Oh, wrong card. Whoops. Oh well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Meant to click on the Wurmcoil there first, but oh well. And that's gonna be game. I would like to gain some life, thank you. Alright, got the first round. Let's see if we can do it for round 2 as well. Stay tuned. Here we are for round 2 of this Vintage Cube draft. We are on the draw again, and we have a fine hand. Not broken at all, but, I mean, hard to mulligan a hand with lands and spells. Oh, goody. Blightsteel Colossus, right where you want us. It's got us right where you want us. Green-black from the opponent. Wall of Roots, okay. And I think we'll just draw naturally for the turn. And then pass. Since we might have drawn, say, like the Mishra's Workshop, and then we'd be able to play the Lodestone there turn 2. Looks like opponent's not doing anything, though, which is nice for us. Let's look at the top 3. Hey, there is a Workshop. Wow, that's great. So we get to go... Actually, you know what I can do here? I can draw the Thran Dynamo now, too, which is real good. Go Workshop into Dynamo. Oh my, into Lodestone Golem? How's that for a turn 3? 3, 6, 7, 8. We're actually only 4 mana away from hard casting Blightsteel now. Wow. That's that's pretty funny. Shoot, I actually can't remember. I should have checked. What was the last card underneath? Oh, that's real bad for us. Pernicious Deed is going to wipe that. I was going to say, if there's an island underneath, I'd be able to draw a card immediately and then play Consecrated Sphinx, but we don't even want to do that anymore. It's frickin' me. That's right, it is. Presumably they... Oh, I was going to say they block here, right? Well, since Thran Dynamo is going to be dying here anyways, let's look at the top 3. Maybe we can find a Time Walk or something. Goblin Welder. Nope. There was an island, though, at one point. So I guess we're just gonna... Well, we don't even care to draw the island anymore either. Because we can't cast Sphinx next turn since they're gonna blow up the world. I think they might just do it now. Plays around me having like a 7-drop or an 8-drop or something weird. Sweet fancy Moses. Alright, well let's see if the Pernicious Deed is indeed being blown up. I think they use Wall of Roots here, right? Yep. Alright, so that means they're going to blow up the world. X is 4. Alright, so we are going to look at the top 3, and then with that on the stack, draw a card. So we can reorder the top lower if we want to. And nope, we're fine, just redrawing the top next turn. Starfleet Daredevil hasn't been as good as I had hoped. We're not playing against many decks with abilities that do anything like that. Alright, let's play the top out. Let's play the Welder. Let's pass the turn. And then we can make the play that I said during the drafting portion, where I use the top to draw a card, but then in response to that, sack it to Welder. And so I can get Sphinx next turn. Provided they don't have like a mind twist here. Garrick! Oh my. I guess they make a 3/3. Okay, that's fine. So I know I have 2 lands on top. But I also want to Magma Jet Garrick here just so that they don't draw a bunch of cards next turn. Let's bottom the mountain, top the island, draw the island for our turn, and now we're going to make that play. We're going to draw a card with top, but then in response to that, Welder, Dynamo. I should have actually used the top as well to look at the top 3. Oh wow! That was an insane draw. Now I get to Greaves out my Consecrated Sphinx and kill their Garrick immediately. Jeez. What's it like? The nicest is the answer. They could still have a removal spell here. They did play Lotus for presumably a reason. Could have like a cast down. Ah, boo, they do? Oh, no. Go for the throat, sure, same thing. Rude. Rude! Alright. How much mana are we from casting this Blightsteel? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 2 more mana and we can Blightsteel. It's not bad. Hopefully they don't have any other plays here. They just pass the turn. That'd be great. No, I said pass. Pass the turn! Because then I could Direfleet Daredevil, their Go for the Throat, kill the Beast, and then kill Garrick. Mind Twist! They did have a Mind Twist. Ugh. Alright, well, I think we're sacking the Dynamo and getting back our top. Taking a peeksies. Hopefully find something good. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. Right, let's draw. Let's go old Wormy here. Give it haste. Excellent, excellent. And now we'll move the Greaves back to the Welder. Welder's our bread and butter right now. Garrick is still an issue, though. I still need to find another way to pressure it, otherwise they get to continuously poop out beasts and whatnot, but soon we're going to have some really nasty plays with Welder getting back artifacts. In fact, well, let's see what they do here first. Let's see if they double block. Because if they double block, that's insane, because then we can start welding back our Worm Coil. If not, I can... Well, let's see what we're drawing first. No reason not to, right? Junk is the answer, okay. I guess we'll take Winter Orb. Then I'm just going to pass here. End of turn, I'm going to weld out my Worm Coil engine for Lodestone Golem, and that's going to give me 3 creatures. So let's sacrifice Worm Coil, get back Lodestone, also get the 2 3/3s. Pretty darn good. Draw our Winter Orb, and now let's make the play of drawing a card, but then with that on the stack, sacrificing that and getting back our Worm Coil engine. Draw the Signet. I should have actually looked again because we saw 1 fresh card, but equip the Worm Coil. And now we send everything at Garrick to make sure it dies. They can activate the Hissing Quagmire here if they want to instead to preserve Garrick, but pretty frickin' sweet here. Man, this Welder's just going off. Combo Nation, baby. I think killing Garrick is the safest play instead of trying to go to their face. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Do they have another removal spell in their hand? Oh, just chumping. Okay, interesting. Signet back out. Re-equip the Greaves to the Goblin Welder. What you got? What you got? Nothing? Pass. They do still have Hissing Quagmire open. I don't think I need to do anything here. I think we're just going to attack with Worm Coil and the 2 worms. Because since they have the Quagmire, I can't kill him this turn anyways. So let's just weld back our top. And I'm going to play Winter Orb here too. They might be looking for like a Wrath effect. Okay, looks like they're going to trade away with the Lifelinker, take 9. Now that they've tapped their lands out. Let's stop them from untapping all of them. And it looks like they're just going to scoop there. Nice! Wow, the little Goblin Welder that could. No joke. The Goblin Welder was insane that game. Do I want to sideboard anything? They are playing green, so running some sort of sweeper isn't the worst. Looks like Direfleet Daredevil might not be at its best here. Let's bring in the Mizzium Mortars again. And then perhaps... I don't actually think Winter Orb's going to be all that great versus them either, so let's bring in the Sweltering Suns and the Mizzium Mortars, take out the Winter Orb and the Direfleet Daredevil. And here we are for game 2 of the second round. We are up a game. Just went off with Goblin Welder, and this hand is not bad. Not bad at all. Turn 2 Signet, turn 3 Dynamo, turn 4 Karn. I don't think that's something that you can complain about. Poor Metalworker though, getting rid of all the artifacts in my hand before it's going to even be doing anything. There's their Wall of Roots again. Go to Mere Signet, into Dynamo plus Metalworker actually. We do know they have a Mind Twist though, so I have to be reasonably aware of that. Solemn Simulacrum, okay. Get a little ramp there. In fact, yeah, if they have Mind Twist next turn, it's going to make me very sad. Don't Mind Twist me, bro. I'm too young. Don't do it. Just attack for 2. Pass. No whammies. No whammies. Pernicious Deed. They could do it for 3, but that's not good enough here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Just Karn. Karn uptick, I think, is what I'm going to do. I could feasibly get rid of the planes, but I think I just like making them exile a card immediately. Black Lotus, wow. That is potent. That is a potent card. Vraska's Contempt? Oh, come on. Boo. Boo. Well, now we just sit and play the waiting game. Oh, I lied. We drew a Jace. Okay. That presumably does something. I can actually just start fate sealing them if I want to. I don't think that's bad. Oath of Druids. No, you can have that. It doesn't do anything. Oh, I guess I don't even need to tap down their planes since I know they're just drawing Oath of Druids. Yeah, Jace can take 2. I don't mind. Oh, they're going face. Face and not Jace. They're going to play out their oath? What are they? Oh, no, they are going to Pernicious Deed. Okay, I was going to say, what the heck is going on here? This does not kill Planeswalkers. They are going to get to draw an extra card, though. Yes, that resolves. So they have Oath of Druids plus 1 unknown card. And they are going to play out the Oath, okay. Seems decent. I'm just going to keep fate sealing them, though. Kozilek? No, you can have Kozilek. That doesn't do anything. Not when you have 6 lands. Oh, boo, a him. Alright, that's fine. That is A-okay. We are on the Ultimate Jace game plan here. Nope, you can have Mind Twist too. That does nothing. Mind Twist away, my friend. Yeah, we got him here. Not sure how they're going to get out of this lock. Fire off the Magma Jet end of turn, scry 2. Bottom, bottom. Played Steel Colossus. 2 more turns. Vraska. Ooh. That. Don't actually. No. We don't care about that. They can have that because we can just Rashad and Port their land. So they have Vraska, Mind Twist, and Kozilek in hand. And then we can just Mind Slaver them next turn. Yeah, this is game over. We are gonna Fate Seal away, my friend. Oh, you can have that. We control their next turn anyways, so. We actually get them real good here as we can play their land, Mind Twist themselves, and then when I Jace Ultimate, they have no cards in their library. Easy game! And decked them. Bingo, bango, bongo. GG's. Nice. That was a good win. All right, we are 2-0. Let's see if we can pull off the 3-0 sweep. Alrighty. We are here for the finals of this Vintage Cube draft, and we have a keeper, for sure. Wouldn't mind drawing Mishra's Workshop off the top, of course, but turn 1 Welder again. And I think we're just going to lead with top, as Welder doesn't actually do anything right now. Putting on some Esper. Turn 2 Scholar? Well, that's not very nice now, is it? Similar to in round 2, I'm not going to use top on upkeep. If we draw an island, we were just going to cast out the Search for Azcanta. If we draw Mishra's Workshop, then we can cast one of our 4-drops. Or if we draw a Signet, we can play out a Signet. Great. Good old Tide Hollow Sculler. Bashing in for 2. Crashing in for 2. One has perfect information as to what I have in my hand as well, since I didn't play anything. Oh my, Painful Truths. And again, we do not want to use top here, as if we draw a land, we can just Portal or Golem. Beautiful. And I think getting the Portal online is better here. Just start drawing 2 cards, since we're not under much pressure right now. Definitely a line to go Lodestone Golem, but I don't think we're in a rush to. Tap land and pass. I'm A-okay with that. Homage. Draw Faithless Looting, which is nice. Now we can start... Oh, baby. We can already start doing some welder shenanigans here. Preferably would have hit some lands, but let's discard the Lodestone here, I think. And the Signet. And then we can play the Greaves. Play the Welder. Attempt to give it haste. Go for the Throat. Well, that's not very nice. Well, there goes that game plan. Opponent's still not attacking with their Creeping Tar Pit this turn. They couldn't have last turn because the Seachrome Coast was tapped, but... Wonder what they got. 5 mana. Ooh, Ojutai is not good for us. Alright, let's draw 2. Mountain and a Mana Leak. That would have been good last turn. I guess we're going to Faithless Loot here. Discard Karn and Mountain. Play out our island. Hold up Mana Leak. Might just be dead here, though. Might just be dead to the old Esper control. If I can get Sphinx online and successfully equip the Lightning Greaves, we've got a shot. Hopefully they don't have many counters, if any, in their deck. Signet's fine. Pass. Ugh. Jace, the Mind Sculptor. Well, that technically can bounce the Ojutai for a turn. I could also just hope they don't have a removal spell and go land Sphinx. Both aren't very appealing to me. But you gotta do what you can. Alright, let's go Homage again. Draw land plus Jace. I think I'm going to go with the Jace line. It's less susceptible to removal. If they have a counter, they're going to get me anyways. Yeah, looks like they did. Not much I could have done about that. I would have needed to hit an island instead of a mountain. Oh, maybe they don't? Oh, this could be Cryptic Command. Turns out mana leaking that Signet would have been really good. Alright, GG's. Esper Control. I think I like bringing in smokestacks versus them. Magus didn't seem awful. And maybe even Avalanche Riders. Let's take out the Dire Fleet. Let's take out the Blight Steel. Let's take out the Metalworker if we're also doing that. And let's try to get them here for game 2. This hand looks real poor, but I think we keep. Welder keeps finding his way into our hand. I don't mind that, but not much action here. Turn 1 Dirtle, turn 2 Mana Leak is probably good enough to keep, though. I wonder if I discarded some of the wrong cards in that last match. It didn't feel like it. We just discarded some excess mountains. I don't think we discarded an island. Ooh. Okay, that could be good. Could be very good. I'm not going to counter the Mox Ruby. I guess I will counter the Search, though. That seems very good in their deck. Oh, get me with a Force Spike or Spell Pierce? Wow. I guess that's better that than our Smokestack. Oh! Okay, well, I thought I clicked on my Goblin Welder, but apparently not. No big deal. It's only 1 damage. Shouldn't matter, right? It's not like 1 damage has ever mattered in the history of a Magic game before. Gonna go ahead and scry here. End of turn. And I don't want any of those. Let's attack in for 1 this time. Feels like they probably have a counter here, but I'm not gonna just pass the turn. Okay, Cryptic again. If I draw an artifact, we can actually welder back our smokestack, so it's not even the end of the world. Alright, they bin the Creeping Tar Pit. They still don't have black mana. Do they have Ojutai again? Ah, Teferi. Ooh. It looks like they have a nice Esper build. Oh, well, I guess they have multiple Moxen as well, geez. If they ever put an artifact in their graveyard, I can start weldering it out, though, which is kind of cool. I think I'm just going to pass with Welder open, because they might Teferi -3 on the Coercive Portal, and if they do that, I'd like to sack it in response and get back my Smokestack. That's fine. Gets my last card. Alright, and let's just draw some extra cards for a little bit. Although I'm going to vote for Carnage, because if they accidentally choose Carnage, I get to blow up their world. I guess Dynamo's not completely awful. It doesn't do anything, but it's not like there are worse draws. Playing Standard over here. Standard with Power 9. Opponent's got Teferi and Search for Azcanta going on. Teferi ults in 2 turns. Yeah, probably not winning this one. And they're just sitting on counter magic, presumably. Time Walk. Okay, well, that might actually do something here. Buys me a little bit of time. And now I can sack this, get back Smokestack, start ticking that up. It's not great, but it's a game plan. Still gonna vote for Carnage, just in case they make a mistake. Wow, that is it's a lot of land. I like the opponent's deck. Not the most fun to play against, especially for recording purposes, but it is definitely solid. Sure. I need to start playing my lands out for the Smokestack. Oh! I guess they're going to kill it. I lied. Alright, probably can just scoop now to Fairy Ultimates next turn. And presumably they still just have more counters in their hand. Not a very exciting game 3, but we did go off that one game with Welder and Artifacts, so that's good. Oh, God. I mean, if this somehow resolved, I don't think it does, but that was a good draw. That was one. Oh! Do we have a chance? Oh my gosh, we might have a chance, actually. That was like one of our outs. I need to somehow wreck them. Oh my, we might have a chance. They have a Vraska's... Are we going to do this? Are we going to get there? Oh, they don't have 2 black. Oh, if they had another black source, I would be able to contempt their own Teferi. I could Teferi tuck itself? Let's see, what can I reanimate? Can't even Damnation here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think we need to Teferi tuck itself here. But we can first get rid of a lot of random cards in their hand. And then we can reanimate Welder. I could also tuck my... I guess tucking Teferi doesn't actually do anything. Tuck the Tidehollow Sculler, and then I can Burning and hope to find something, I guess? I don't think playing Moat does much. This is unfortunate. I guess I should have used this first and see what see what they might potentially draw. Nothing, okay. None of those do anything, unfortunately. Yeah, man, we really needed them to have a second black source of their own. Because I think we win the game if I'm able to Vraska's Contempt the Teferi. So another question is, do I tuck itself or do I tuck the Sculler? Because I can just buy it back the following turn. I guess I tuck the Sculler. And then eat their lands. Not great. Could I even consider tucking the Welder? And if I had tucked the Welder, then maybe I can draw like Lightning Greaves and plus the Welder and start going off with Mindslaver, but interesting turn. Interesting turn. Ooh, okay. That's not bad. Because I think they definitely keep their Seachrome Coast, and probably as Kanta. Then we can turn them into both mountains. That's funny. Oh yeah. That's funny. I mean, the Signet still wrecks me, but that is hilarious. Because the Signet still turns on both their white and blue. I'm probably going to draw a Swamp this turn now and just wreck me. Nope, Plains. They get to Ojatai. Oh, they'd rather moat. Okay. I guess that makes sense too. Dude, this is one messed up game. I don't even know how we're supposed to get back in this. Oops, not that. Top. Look at cards. Jace. Interesting. Jace doesn't race to Fairy. Could Avalanche Riders their Plains, I guess? I guess we Avalanche Riders their Plains. And play as Kanta. That Signet's really hurting me. Oh, stinky Teferi. Why do you do this? Why do you hurt us so? All right. No echo. No, keep that. Transform. I still just don't know how we're supposed to win this game is the issue. I shouldn't have transformed. I forgot it turns off because of my Magus as well. Okay, there's the Sphinx. Now wait just a gosh darn second here. Hold the baby? I was so ready to give up a few turns ago, but that Mindslaver was exactly what we needed. So we draw top and Wormcoil. They can cast Ojutai here. They still can't cast their Contempt, but I can't block. Or rather, I can't deal with the Ojutai, which means they're going to get to Emblem the Teferi. Oh, they tucked instead. Okay. Okay, maybe we still have time? I have no idea what's going on. God, that Azorius Signet is just doing so much work. Nice mountain, Mishra's Workshop. Alright, we know the Sphinx is next, so I guess let's take a look first, see if there's anything better than the Sphinx. I can't imagine it. A Karn, hey! Whoa, dude. Oh my. Oh my, we have a Karn in our deck. Chat, we have a Karn in our deck. I guess I'm still just drawing the Sphinx here, though. Okay. Okay, there's that second black source for Vraska's Contempt. But now that they dealt with the Sphinx, they don't have an answer to Karn. God, this is going to be a close game. Two mana. What else you got? Suspend a Riftwing. Okay. I'm gonna deck myself with this Corso Portal. Is what it feels like. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we can Jace. Bounce. Karn. Exile. Could have also gone for the exiling of their Signet, which would have turned them off their colors. Man, this is a weird game. They scooped! How on earth? How did... Oh my god, I don't know how that worked. I got extremely lucky there. Dude, I was giving my eulogy speech. I was like, yeah, sorry guys. Well, it wasn't the most exciting final round, you know, playing against a control deck. But that's how it goes sometimes. But then wham! Mindslaver. Daddy's back in it. Daddy's back in it. Looks like this might need to make a reappearance. I guess I don't know what I'm cutting for Daredevil again. Maybe I don't even need it. Alright, let's just run it back. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. I gotta keep it. It has a turn 2 Corrosive Portal. Even if it doesn't do anything else. I hate everything. They just take Portal and we're dead. Oh, they took Karn. Wait, what? Maybe... What? Do we have a chance again? I guess I'm just gonna run this out. Doesn't do anything right now, but... Maybe they have Tidehollow Sculler in hand and they can just take the Portal they know. That must be it, right? Black-White Sculler. No, 3-mana. Painful Truths! They didn't. They didn't have a way to take Portal. I am extremely surprised. Whoa. Whoa, so you're saying there's a chance. I mean, I guess Karn was like a trump to them last game, but still. Homage. How good is Winter Orb plus Rashad and Port? LOL. Beautiful. Signet's great. Man, I would kill for a Solarian Academy. I can't mana leak this turn, so hopefully they don't jam their good. Jam their Teferi on me. Nice, nice. Can't complain about Signets. We actually can start porting them soon, since we have two Signets. Oh yeah, get mana leaked. Get mana leaked. That is amazing. Nice. Now they only get to untap one land a turn. I think we're in a very good spot here. We just need to find a threat. Which could be an issue, of course, but... Smokestack! That's a threat if I've ever seen one. Five, 6, 7. I can smokestack. Oh no, I guess I don't need a Magus. But I might as well. Turns off my workshop and whatnot, but I think this is okay. Especially since we have the stacks going now. I'll make sure we stack these triggers correctly. Nice. Lodestone's great. Draw a card. If we draw a land, we get to jam Lodestone, and that probably just locks it up. Darn. Yeah, a little unfortunate that Signets aren't as good as Mox here because I have to actually tap something to invest into it. Ah, not good. Double Mox. What do they got? Tutoring, okay. Well, that's not that bad for us. That eats up their entire turn. Oh my god, if I could cast Burning next turn, that would be insane. Eat all of their lands and then tick Smokestack up to 2. So that they'd have to sacrifice both the mocks as well. Alright, so let's draw an extra card. Sacrifice. Tapped island. I do want to put a counter on it now. Well, Time Walk with Smokestack is not exactly a combo. So let's just play Lodestone here. As I don't feel like taking an extra turn and sacrificing some more permanents. Not until next turn, where I can kill them with the Time Walk. The slow squeeze, ladies and gentlemen. The slow squeeze. God, I was so defeated, and now I feel so bad. I was so defeated, and now I feel so bad that we actually won. Oh no. Alright, well, we'll take it. Hey, that's a 3-0, ladies and gentlemen, with a nice little blue-red artifact deck, winning off the power of cards like Karn, Mindslaver, Consecrated Sphinx, and Course of Portal did amazing work that match. That just shows you the power. Also, Workshop was quite good as well. We never got to Blightsteel, but happy to end on a 3-0. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. As always, you can catch the rest of my content on twitch.tv/NumottheNummy, streaming every weekday. Otherwise, thanks for checking out this video here on MTGO Traders. Don't forget to check out all my other videos here on the MTGO Traders channel as well. Until next time, Kenji signing out.
Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome MTG content just like this. And make sure to tap the bell icon to be notified whenever a video is made live. If you want to keep watching content, here are 2 more videos for you. This video and many others are sponsored by MTGO Traders and Cape Fear Games. Buy and sell digital singles to build your online collection today with MTGO Traders, and get your paper singles, accessories, and much more from Cape Fear Games. Whatever your Magic needs, both places have you covered.